All right, yo, what's up? It's Chef. It's Friday, March 1st, 2019, March 1st, which is also a sentence. Don't ever forget that. Think about that, right? Everyone says March 4th is a sentence, but March 4th means March forward, or it can mean March, be the fourth one to March. It's an imperative, right? Or the same way March 4th is. But March 1st could be like you understood you March 1st. Okay? I bet you never thought about that. But you know what? Or maybe you did, but at least you know what? You can use it as a retort to somebody who says March 1st is the only English word, only date in the English, that's a sentence in the English language. No. Anyway. Alright. So what is up, guys? There's a lot going on today. Um, so I'm eating again. This is some good lentil pasta with cabbage, I guess. It's not even pasta, sorry. It's lentils with cabbage and potatoes. Sounds like a very earthy meal, right? It's actually really good when you mix with oregano and granulated garlic powder. Perfect thing for breakfast. And I probably will be feeling it later on, but whatever, doesn't matter. Um, my thing is, as you know, is I eat and I talk to you guys at the same time, and I will be a pioneer in that world. No, I'm sure that there's others. I'd show you this, but I mean, it's not like super, breakfast. It's not pretty right now in its current state. So maybe next time, before I actually do the video, or before I start the video. But anyway, let's see what's going on in the world, right? Um, I just put in news in Google. I just did it the lazy way. I'm gonna have some more prepared statements moving forward next time, like a script or something. But at the very least, I'm gonna do it like this. Uh, Captain Marvel. I know I should know about this. I don't know why I should. I mean, who cares? I mean, the only reason that there's a Captain Marvel is because that she's a woman. Um, there's not been lots of Captain Americas and things like that, but people want women like all the time. I mean, okay. Um, it's fine now, and that's okay, and whatever. It's the year of the woman. Like every year has been. Every year is like this is the year of the woman. Has that been the year of the woman? Everybody, from political reasons, wants to keep. I mean, obviously there's reasons, that people want that, but in the politics of reasons like this, of initiatives like this, the year of the woman, the year of the woman, this is just resonates completely. And um, I'm sorry, I'm not an absolutionist. Okay, that's all I'll say on that. But um, meaning, I think that this everything is good in this world of liberation, and I think that people have got to like keep things in reality and perspective. Okay, I'll get into that in another video at some point. But anyway, just remember that Captain Marvel's story has been through many twists and turns. Really, I have not heard anything about this character's story, and I don't think I was interested in it to begin with. I don't think most Marvel characters, except Logan, really interest me. I mean, that's it. Wolverine is the only interesting Marvel character now. I mean, that's not necessarily true, not 100% true, but I mean, to me, he's the only relatable Marvel character. I have not had a life that was nearly as interesting as his, but and the fact that he died in the latest movie, I mean, he went out with a bang. I'll put it that way. But still, I mean, it was kind of sad. Um, there have been plenty of movies in the MCU so far, and this one will make the history of the first Marvel starring a solo female superhero. I guess you can call it making history. I mean, you could call something a first. I mean, 20 movies in the MCU. The MCU, I think, started. Well, yeah, DC was ahead with Wonder Woman, and the MCU we started in earnest in the 90s, I think. Unfortunately, Stan Lee died last year, so um, the rest of the MCU's direction won't necessarily follow his template maybe, but maybe his sons. I don't know. It takes place in MCU's independent events of the Avengers Infinity War, so Avengers fans hoping for clues about the fate of the Avengers will have to wait till Avengers Endgame in theaters. Yeah, because that's fine. All the stories start with, I mean, who cares? Like, really, the Avengers storyline, like it's, for as cool as it was at one point, for amazing as Iron Man was when it first came out, it just became like the opiate of the masses. I mean, maybe that's how it was always meant to be. But I mean, it's been good. There's been some real depth that has gone into movies. Like Black Panther has had some real depth and some interesting depth. A few of the other recent MCU movies had some interesting depth, and they've been getting better. But you know, just just whatever. Acting, I mean, extreme graphics is not a replacement for acting, and that's not true universally in those movies, but in some cases it is. Um, Women who van in Boston nightclub found dead, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that. Grayling apartment catches fire. Let's see what's going on with the Kashmir crisis. By the way, I need my timer up here to know how long I'm filming these videos for. I should have checked out the start time. You can tell I'm a rank amateur at this, and that's fine. Whatever. I don't do this for other people necessarily, but let's see what's going on. Pakistan says it will release an Indian pilot who was shot down over Kashmir in an attempt to defuse the gravest crisis in the disputed region in years. I think that's the gravest region-specific crisis, but there seems to be other things that are grave with China too that have happened last year. Indian Wing Commander, Pakistan's spokesperson, has tweeted the country's army chief Qamar Jayad Bajwa has spoken with the top military personnel in the United States. Too many abbreviations here, but I know what they mean. I used to work for the army back in the day. But CENTCOM, CDS, UK, CDF, Australia, China, prevailing standoff between India and Pakistan. In fact, person to Barry. Okay. PAC shall surely respond to any aggression. That's what they call them. Everyone knows PAC is PAC. Prevailing standoff, people celebrate on the Indian side because the pilot's coming down. That's cool. But you know what? At the same time, he's a national hero, but people die all the time. And nothing. I mean, he's a hero. I mean, your heroics are defined by, I think, in a large part what you do in the moment. So I'll have to read about his heroic story, but this goes for any hero in general, from my perspective. I don't know. I don't automatically call somebody a hero. Who cares about my judgment, right? But I'm still gonna have a forum to exercise speaking on my judgment that you're not a hero just because you're in the Air Force. You're not a hero because a bunch of people support you because of your career. Okay. And it's really hard to be a hero per se. That's why they call the gesture heroic. Or maybe it's not. Some people are maybe more selfless than others. Those are the ones who are destined for the title hero. Officers await the release of the Indian pilot. Officers media have gathered on both sides of the Ladakh border ahead. Is that how you pronounce that? Of the imminent release of the captured Indian pilot whose jet was downed during the warplane dogfight. Man, these people have gathered on the border. Okay, wow, that's quite a procession. And tomorrow they'll go home. I believe there's a lot to be said regarding Indians and ceremony. Everyone in ceremony, but ceremonies in Indian ceremonies are especially colorful, and elaborate in general, I think. So, Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan announced that the pilot has been identified as Wing Commander Abhin Adan would be released Friday as a gesture for peace. Well, that's good. That is good, right? You don't want two, as the tagline goes, you don't want two nuclear armed powers duking it out, right? Even though we're just trying to get rid of someone's nuclear power now to no avail. North Korea, it's not working out. And beating retreat parade canceled on Indians' side. This retreat parade. I heard that this happens like all the time. Indian border security force patrol wearing brown uniforms and Pakistani rangers wearing black uniforms take part in beating retreat ceremony at the India-Pakistan Wagah border. Military parade. When beating retreat has been canceled on the Indian side of the border security forces spokesperson. Okay. China doesn't want to be in the middle of a Pakistan-India conflict. No one does. Okay? No one does. Anyway, that's it. Nothing personal for me today, but I'll start a personal video another time for you guys. See you around.